I wish someone taught me this in my 20s. Like, I'm in my mid 30s, firefighter, online coach. Used to be under 160 pounds. Now I'm over 190. Like, life is completely different now for me than from where I grew up in, fucking Astoria Projects, Queens. Now living in the suburbs in Beaufort, Georgia. I just, I've wasted so much time focusing and doing what others wanted me to fucking do. Like, so much fucking time was wasted on me trying to impress people I did not give a fuck about, people that didn't give a fuck about me, and worrying about, well, what will they say? What are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? Who gives a fuck what they have to say? What most people have to say is bullshit any fucking way. What most people have to fucking to everything that these people do nowadays is trolling. They make a whole fake account with a fucking private page, no post, with a fucking anime character or some fucking meme frog or some dumb shit. And they go on people's shit and comment negative shit. They comment on shit that they have no context of. Honestly, successful people don't comment on shit. That's number one. Successful people do not argue in comments. They don't comment on shit. They don't argue in comments. They don't have time for that. They are trying to build empires. They are trying to take over. Do you think Elon Musk is fucking arguing in the fucking comments? No. You know what he does when he wants to argue? He goes on his platform. He goes on Twitter, on X, and he makes a statement. And he says a few things. He pops out once every fucking 6 months. He's like the cool uncle. And in my 20s, I wasted so much time with going to Rolling Loud and fucking, what's the other shit in California? The fucking rave parties and all that shit. Wasted so much time with fucking, I gotta look like a cool rapper. All this dickhead dumb shit that amounted to absolutely fuck all now in my life. The one thing I did in my 20s that was great was took care of my health. I went to the gym and I was consistent with that. I was happy about that, and I started to learn about calories and, you know, testosterone and all that stuff. That's one thing that I did really good. And I had a lot of resilience. No one told me that I could channel that resilience into something else. And no one told me, this is the big one, this is the fucking big one, that chasing women, these vices that we have, man, like these vices, they don't have to be vices. Like, someone who's not an alcoholic can have a drink and it won't be a fucking problem, right? The same way someone who's not a smoker could have a cigarette after a night out and be just fine. They don't have the results of the chronic smoker issues. The same thing for a person who doesn't fucking jerk off 8 times a day. You know, he jerked off to some porn one time in a year. He jerked off. It's not going to affect him the same way it does to a guy who's addicted to doing this shit every week, every month. Yeah, man, I feel like I did it twice this month, but it's better than last week. So fucking what? You're still a fucking addict, you crackhead. Holy shit. Fucking women can't drive. Holy fuck. Almost a whole fucking accident. That's another thing people waste in their 20s, not learn how to fucking drive correctly. Just because you want to go left doesn't mean that the person that's coming up on your left side doesn't want to go straight, okay? You need to have situational awareness. Thank God I do. I can record this video and watch the fucking road. I also had this new fucking 2026 Kia K4 GT line, brand fucking new, spanking new. I'm the first person to fart in this bitch, and I have the feature, the auto drive feature, where I can just fucking press the button and basically it'll drive for me. Like, as long as my hand is like touching the steering wheel or put some pressure on it, it'll drive in a straight line for me. It'll stay within the lane. It won't, go out of the lane. It won't do turns for me, but it will definitely go straight. Whatever. In my 20s, I could have probably gotten a car like this or better had I not focused on women, right? But like, what I'm trying to extrapolate in this video, what I'm trying to like teach you is that like the energy that you use towards something negative could be used towards something positive. That's the main point of this video. Should we go sport mode? Because not that many people on the road right now. Actually, I almost saw an accident. Let's not. Let's go normal mode. The energy that I use to get women, right? To get a couple women a week. You know, I was going on 3 or 4 dates a week. Sometimes they weren't even actually dates. It was just straight pound town, right? The energy that I was using to do that over those few months, I could have channeled that energy into wealth building, into building a business, into advancing my career, to doing more hours and overtime at work. I could have used that same energy, that same tenacity, that same, man, I gotta fuck some bitches. I could have used that to my benefit. The same way you could use that urge to watch porn, that urge to, I don't know, do whatever you derelict shit that you guys like to do. I could have used that energy. You could have used that energy, channeled it into going to the gym. The reason you're tired and why you don't have any energy to go to the gym is because you were beating off last night. This morning, you didn't have your meal planned. You didn't know what you were going to eat. You walked into the living room, you walked into the kitchen and opened the fridge and decided, okay, I think I'm going to have this because that's what's here. You didn't even know what you were going to eat. When I go to the fridge, I already know what I'm going to eat. I don't even have to open the fridge. I don't open the fridge and look at it every 5 minutes and go, what's in here? I don't do that because I'm bored. I know what I'm going to eat. I know I'm going to eat 3 or 4 eggs, maybe some oatmeal. I already know a protein shake, or maybe I have sardines. Doesn't matter. I already know it's going to revolve around those few things, depending on what I need to do. Today I'm doing legs, so I had to carb up with some oatmeal and some protein. I know that already. I already know what lunch is going to be. I know what dinner tonight is going to be. I know what my fiance is going to cook tonight. I know what I'm having tonight. I already know these things. I'm not tired. I'm not making all these decisions as the day goes by, and I'm not putting bullshit into my body as the day goes by. I'm caffeinated, I'm hydrated, I'm fucking proteinated, whatever the fuck you want to say. Pause. I had everything already figured out. So I don't spend any mental bandwidth on trying to figure out what am I going to do? What am I going to have? Ooh, that's a good burp. I'm not tired from work because I know how to put in the correct energy at work. Now, yeah, depending on like if there's a big fire or something like that, then yeah, and if we get a bunch of calls at night, then yeah, I might be tired. But I do make sure that after a call, I get back from the station, that I stay on my cardio, that I hydrate, that I'm making sure that I'm drinking enough freaking water, making sure that I'm getting electrolytes in my system because I know tomorrow needs me. It's not just about today, what today needs. Tomorrow needs me, so I set up for tomorrow today. I'm well prepared. Being prepared in your 20s will set you the fuck up for your 40s and possibly early 30s, depending on how early in the 20s you get to work, right? A lot of guys spend their entire 20s doing bullshit. How do I know? Because I was part of that demographic, and this is what most guys do. Most guys in their 20s waste it. And then when they're 40, they're talking to their coworkers about how great high school was. They peaked in high school and college. College was so great. It was so fun because I got to drink. I'm in my mid-30s. I can drink as much as I fucking want to right now. How great was that? Woo! There were so many. You know why people like college and all that stuff in their 20s? Because there's an abundance of women, an abundance of alcohol, and no responsibilities. But I want to challenge you on that. I challenge that. I challenge you'll have a better life, more fulfilling life. If you could do those, you don't have to have a fiance like me. You could have multiple women. That's fine. I'm so down for you doing what you want to do. You can have multiple women when you're in your 30s and 40s. You can be in shape when you're in your 30s and 40s. You can have drinks and go out with your friends in your 30s and 40s. Like nothing's stopping you from doing that. I don't really like this spot. I don't like parking next to people because, especially when their car is fucked up. Because then I think whenever I see someone with a fucked up car, I think you don't care about your car, so you're not gonna care about mine, so you're gonna hit my shit, and I just want to avoid that. So I'm gonna go in a darker area. You guys can't see me because my ass is black, but my ass is black and I am black. But whatever, I'm just gonna go here. I like here. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys before I go in. Turn the car off. Yeah, basically, yeah. I challenge you to have a more fulfilling life that you deem fulfilling, because you can have multiple women, you can have multiple drinks, and you can do all those things that people do in college and be like, oh man, I was the man in high school. You smelled like armpit, and you ate whatever mommy cooked. Like those days are over. Now you get to enjoy real food. You get to enjoy and go to restaurants that you actually like. You can go to Paris and go to some exclusive restaurant and try some type of duck cooked in a way that you've never had it before. You have that ability now. So how did your life peak in high school? Why are you still talking about high school girls you had? Why are you still talking about the college girls you had? That's your peak? Girls who fucking just started to learn how to wash their coochie? That's your fucking peak? How about, this car's always warning me of some shit. It's the problem with these fucking new cars. He's bitching. The old cars didn't bitch at you. They just fucking roared. But I still love my car. Um, how about you get to a point in your life where you are doing all the things you never had to reminisce on it. You never had to, oh man, back when I was, oh man, that was good. Now I'm just a fat fucking potato. So you guys in your 20s, don't listen to the guys who are older and who have given up. Don't listen to people who don't have the life that you want. If I don't have the life that you want, don't listen to me, right? I got a fiance, got a brand new car, daughter, might have another one on the way. It's a my own place, firefighter, great career. Like I'm making money. Fucking, I got a few clients online. A couple guys bought the new program from the online program. The program you do. This link below, whatever. The lean bulk blueprint. Some guys bought it. That was cool. I'm not a millionaire from this shit, right? I'm not fucking, it's not like I don't have to work yet. I'm not at that point yet. So, but if that doesn't sound cool to you, it doesn't sound like, yeah, man, I got to get on my shit. I could do that, or I could do better than that. Like it doesn't inspire you, then fine, don't listen. But do not listen to the guys at work who are fucking telling you, yeah, man, don't go out, don't do anything, don't save all your pennies. Don't listen. I'm not down for going out. I don't like going and drinking. I don't like staying on the couches with people I don't fucking give a fuck about. I'm not spending $500 on a bottle of alcohol I'm not gonna fully drink. It's just stupid to me. But what I will do is have some wine with my fiance by the pool. I will do that. I'll have a cigar on my patio. I will fucking do that. I will go visit my friend and he just bought his new house. I will sit and do a workout with him in his gym, in his garage gym. I'll do that. That's fucking fun to me. I will travel to Portugal multiple times. I will fucking do that. I'll get lost in Spain. I'll swim with sharks in Australia. I'll fucking do that. So anyone who's got this defeatist mindset, yeah, man, you're only like that because you're in your 20s. You only have time for the gym because you're young. They are fucking bitch who gave up on their dreams and gave up on their lives, and you can see it in their face, you can see it in their skin, you can see everything on them. It's in their fucking aura. They're a bitch. Don't be a bitch. It's easy to say, don't be a bitch, right? But your actions have to match up with it. Don't listen to bitches. Don't listen to bitch ass niggas. You said you want to do X, go fucking do it. Don't let your mom, your family, your income amount, your fucking job, the place you live, don't let nothing fucking stop you. From where I'm from, I'm supposed to be dead by fucking 21. Dead by 21, I'm fucking 34. Suck my dick. From the projects. Piss in the staircase. Shit in the elevator. Actual shit. Someone pulled their ass cheeks out, spread them apart, and shit where I need to go, and I'm fucking 6 years old, and I smell someone's shit to go up in the elevator, and it's normal to me. I love my mom to death. I love my grandmother to death. Do you think they wanted me to fucking go to Colombia and have no service and hop in a random guy's car to take me back down the mountain because I just came from fucking skydiving, paragliding, whatever the fuck it was I did? No, they would tell me, hell no, don't do that. That was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I've never felt the feeling of flying. I felt like I was a fucking eagle. I feel like I was a fucking falcon. Peregrine falcon is my favorite animal ever since a child. I've always wanted to feel what they feel up in the air. My feet were kicking. I was just soaring through the fucking air. Do you think I would have done that had I listened to people? I love my mom, love my grandma. They want me to be safe. They're going to give me the safest thing. They're going to tell me to go to college. They're going to tell me create a great career. They're going to tell me save my money. They're going to tell me buy a small, nice little house. They're going to tell me all this shit. Do you think they're going to tell me, man, stack your money, invest in the coach, and build a better body? Then they're going to tell me, build your body, invest in cameras, invest in a laptop, invest in a new car, and make fitness content. Strive to make 30K a month. If I were to tell my grandmother I want to make 30K a month, she would be like, oh, sounds nice, but we got to be realistic. And I talk to my girl sometimes when I'm like, man, I'm trying to get 40K a month. To her, she's just like, oh, okay, yeah, sounds great, right? But no one believes in you until you do. No one believes in you until you do. Once I got the camera, started recording, started getting people to watch, oh shit, you're doing good. I watch your YouTube. My mom watches my YouTube and comments on it now. Do you think before, when I was just sitting around on her fucking couch, on her floor, that she would have believed in me? She'd have been like, you gotta do something. But I gotta take that action. And that takes from me listening to myself, not listening to people who don't have the results or the life that I want. I wish someone told me that shit in my 20s.